welcome to another episode of the Kim Congdon Takeover. I'm Kim Congdon, here with my friend Kurt Metzger. What's up, Kurt?
I thought you were going to call her dummy.
I would have laughed, but it was at my expense, so I didn't.
I wanted to do it right after the dildo toss, but...
That was close, dude. That was close. If I would have stuck that, dude, I would have had to make that some sort of Olympic sport.
You would have had to run for president in 2028.
Throwing cocks. Kim Congdon, throwing cocks. I do want to run for city council.
Of Austin?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I've got shit to complain about, and I don't know how to do it besides running for city council.
How
do you complain to a city that you live in?
I bought a gun.
No, but how do you... I guess that does get you more respect, but...
Remember it tells joke of at Halloween when kids come, he gives out guns. Here you go, be somebody.
No, dude, I want them to do shit. I see a fence that needs to be painted. I go, who do I call?
I'd wait till I don't get that ambitious in a rental. I'd probably buy a home before I start giving a fuck who's on the city council.
Why? I live here.
Well, you do whatever you want. It's free country.
Kimmy Congdon, city council. Come meet me in Times Square, downtown square. Do we have a square here? Does every town have a square?
I feel like I'm at a city council meeting right now. Do we have a square? Well, that's my first proposition.
Yeah, actually, if we don't have a square, Austin needs a square immediately. I moved here. Nobody told me that the flights are so bad.
The flights?
Yeah, dude. Every flight I've taken here has a stop.
Oh.
Or it's Frontier or Southwest, and Southwest is out of control.
Why you don't like a Whole Foods style seating?
I don't like the chaos of running to the seats when we get on the plane. It's a bad way to start a flight. I think it's weird.
I don't like it because normally in airlines, this is a life hack. I really shouldn't even tell people, but when you pay to board earlier so you can get your goddamn rolly bag in.
Yes.
I just skip right over to my fucking zone. They don't do shit.
Wait, you pay earlier to get your rolling
when
bag
you buy
in.
plane tickets, and there'll be like an extra money to whatever to get in the good.
Oh, you just get in the first 5, even if you're not the first 5.
I don't get greedy.
Oh.
I might if I'm not stopped.
You go spot 10. Where do you go?
I'll go. I mean, they'll have their own number, but I'll go up earlier than my own number all the time. I've only had one time they checked, and I go, I'm terribly sorry, and I just go back to the line. So what do you got to lose?
You know what I used to do? This is pretty bad, but
cut my life hack out of this.
Mine's worse. This is what I used to do. You know, they call first class. First they call military, and then they call disabled people. And there's a spot. No. Hear me out. Hear me out for a second. There's a spot after the last disabled person. And before the first class person that I call the Puerto Rican spot, where you just go and pretend you're disabled. You're not cutting any disabled people. Let me be clear. Right. You're only cutting first class. She
called it the Puerto retard spot, which would have been offensive.
Yeah.
Puerto retards, you may.
They start announcing it.
Anyone with small children or Puerto retards may board at this time.
Yeah. And that was the spot I used to take. I don't do it anymore because one day when a lady asked me my disability and I didn't have anything prepped. I didn't even expect it.
I like to shave like I used to like to cut my hair like Forrest Gump and dress as a retarded soldier.
You have to. I'm not going to go.
Go in right ahead of everyone.
That's good, dude. That's good.
It's
I don't want to have to.
3 kinds of bravery.
I don't want to have to do cosplay to get in front of the disabled people for the Southwest flight with the stop out of Austin.
If I have a middle seat, I'll just accuse the guy next to me of not being human until everyone has to get off.
What happened to that girl? Do you think she really saw something?
Never seen again.
Do you think she really saw something?
I don't know. There's like 2 girls and 1 guy. And then I was on a flight, and I always like to be like stay up all night so I could just be out cold on the plane because it's very uncomfortable. So I conked out the second, didn't listen to their dumb safety speech, conked out. I wake up like a while later, and we haven't even taken off because some guy goes, "We got to get off this plane right now," apparently while I was out. And they were taking the guy off, then everybody get off while they search it for stuff.
Whoa.
I think he can't handle his edibles, if I had to guess. The guy took edibles he couldn't handle.
Did you take the same plane back?
We all did get off while they looked for a bomb, and then we got back on. So it added 40 minutes to go to
That would have made
somewhere
me
really
sick.
close.
If I had some dude with a bad feeling telling everyone to get off and then I had to get back onto the fucking plane, that would make me actually sick for the rest of the flight. You just slept?
Yeah, it was bad.
You're disgusting.
It's all
you don't care.
I didn't sleep after that.
Oh, yeah.
I had a great nap.
No. One time I got to start a boo for a Karen on a flight that made us all deboard, and I got to start the like boo from the front of the.
That sounds like a charity. Or like we have self checkout at the airport. Would you like to give your change to Booze for Karens? No.
Dude.
Why am I paying for this?
It is something you should be paying for. It was very entertaining. And
Booze for Karens?
Some Karens need booze from a tunnel of people while you're coming out of a plane. I had everyone come together in a line. I made them all. I was like, let's get in a line and boo her. And she came out and it was like a shame thing. She fucking sucked.
Why?
She was this rich white lady. She was just
How
being
you know
like,
she was rich?
because of the way she talked and acted and the privilege that she thought she had.
Maybe she fake it till you make it.
No, this was something that she was born and bred with. And deep inside of her, you could see it in her eyes. And she came on the plane and told the attendant, "Put my bag up," like that. Like she was already like, "Put my bag away." And she was like, and the lady was like, "Please don't talk to me like
was
that."
Was she sitting in the first class? At least?
No, I mentioned that to her.
What do you consider rich?
Don't think I didn't mention it to her.
How much money do you make a year to be rich?
Dude, some of the richest people will sit back there. I think some rich people are cheap as fuck. They'll take the cheapest flight. They don't give a fuck. That's why they're rich.
Yeah, that does exist, but I would think that's the one place you would really splurge is on flights because it sucks ass.
I just kind of
is the worst. You ever open for somebody who's got their taking a private jet and they're like feel guilty and you got to explain to you why they I'm like, I don't give a shit. Fuck all them people.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd see this day.
Yeah. No, I've never been on a private jet.
Did you ever buy a ticket based on carbon emission? You're gonna buy a ticket. And I'm like, excuse me, is there a low carbon emissions flight?
Actually, it has won me over between two flights.
Why?
I go, this one's got less carbon emissions. That sounds good. Out of the two, I don't really know what it means. Yeah. No, if they're both the same and one has the carbon emissions, I'll choose that one. That'll get me.
Wow.
That'll get me.
I'm like enraged that they would dare ask me that.
Yeah, I guess that's.
Oh, yeah. It's me with the. You know what? With the whole private jets putting up more carbon than all the everything you ever drove in your lifetime will never equal that. We'll cut down on my carbon. That's
I actually just learned that.
I'm getting extra carbon. Do you have an extra carbon?
No. I actually just learned that at brunch when me and all my girlfriends were talking about how private jets are bad, and Charles was like, "You guys are idiots," and he said the same exact thing.
Who started this conversation about private jets are bad?
Taylor Swift fans. It came from Taylor Swift.
Oh, Taylor. Well,
it came from her because she takes private jets, and then everybody says that she's a hypocrite.
You don't have to fight. It just means that climate change isn't a thing.
It doesn't matter, right? It's all going to reset anyways.
I don't believe it's how I used to believe in hardcore, but they've predicted the end of the world like 5 times.
Yeah, they're edging us with the end of the world.
Worse than church. Worse than church end of the world.
Whoa.
I can only think of 1 or 2 from churchy people.
Yeah, churchy people gave us what, 2012? No.
Bill Maher said we're going to die every 5 years for the last 20 years.
Yeah. Well, Bill Maher is actually scared like that for real.
I know he looks like the Emperor now from Return of the Jedi. If you put a hoodie on him.
Wait, so you don't believe in climate change at all? Nothing's happening?
Not no more.
But it's November and it's hot.
You're in goddamn Texas.
But it's hot everywhere. In New York, it's 69 degrees in November.
They do a thing called geoengineering, which they've had forever.
Okay.
And, that's why, was it Dubai? Or somebody just flooded because they overdid it with the geoengineering. And you weren't allowed to talk about it there.
Does that mean they're engineering their own weather?
We've had that since the 60s.
Okay.
There's a treaty not to use.
How?
How?
Yeah, well, how are they doing it? How are they making weather?
I don't know science, but you could find the patents of everything. And we also have a treaty from the 70s where we promise, it's like a nuclear treaty, but not to use weather weapons. Okay, so you don't make a treaty for weapons that you don't have. You make a treaty, there's no nuclear treaty before they had nukes.
Right.
So they've had this, they used it in Nam, they used it in Vietnam. And then back in, I can't remember when, Syria accused us of using it.
I just learned about Nom
It's
today.
not, you know what it is? It's not like weather control, like you just control it. It's like a controlled burn. You know, if they do controlled burns in the forest.
Yeah.
So,
It's some Hunger Game shit.
well, my girlfriend's brother fights forest fires, and I asked him about a controlled burn. Like, he goes, we don't really call it that. We call it a prescribed burn. And he goes, because you really only control it. We only control it at the point where we set it. Like, what? So you just laid a fire? So it's not weather control. I'm guessing it's a prescribed weather more than weather control, but they probably call it weather control, you know?
Okay.
Like you could set it, but I don't think you really control it like that.
Okay.
It looks like they have to have some kind of planes in conjunction with some other shit to try to maybe make it. As far as I could see from their patents and their, you know, the numerous videos
you think they
about
can make
this since the
hurricanes
90s.
and shit?
You absolutely can start it, but doesn't mean it's going to go where you want. I don't think automatically. But yeah, of course you could do it. You could you've heard of cloud seeding. If you look up geoengineering, that's what it's called.
Okay.
They don't want to say weather control, so they're
Okay.
saying geoengineering.
Okay.
That's the term.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
nobody heard of this shit.
I mean, I don't know. My mom was probably on drugs,
Yeah,
I'm assuming, or high or something. But she went to Costa Rica and she said she had a really weird experience one time where her and my stepdad were walking in the rainforest and they were videotaping and they had like one of those old school cameras and they could hear like the waterfall and the birds and like really far away they could hear the waterfall with people in it where they were heading to.
Okay.
And as my mom was walking ahead of my stepdad and they were filming, they both claim that the entire rainforest went silent. Like the water stopped, the birds stopped, the kids stopped. The camera in the video
Tell your mom to wash your pussy.
No, listen. It wasn't my
entire
mom's
forest went dead.
It wasn't my mom's stinky pussy. My mom didn't kill the Costa Rican jungle with her pussy.
It was a lush jungle at one time.
No, it wasn't. My mom's pussy didn't kill the Costa Rican jungle. And then
no, if the whole forest goes silent, that's one of the craziest things you could ever hear. The sound of forest sound stopping.
And their video camera didn't work anymore after that. And then they said after like a few seconds, they were looking at each other to make sure like it wasn't happening individually to them, like being like, is it me?
Yeah.
And then my mom started running towards my stepdad because she was so scared. And then it all started again. And they both have no explanation.
What part of Costa Rica was this?
I don't know. Somewhere in the rainforest. So
That's
that could be some weird experimental shit.
Yeah.
Where they stopped everything and they stopped sound.
No, it could just be like, I mean, I don't even know experiment. There's a lot of stories of that. People in the woods and they hear a lot of like usually scary shit's happening when you.
I don't like that shit.
There's a lot of stories of that where that's a very specific detail. That everything just stopped, and then it's usually they saw a monster.
Well, I don't know.
They saw a spooky monster or dog person.
Dude, I don't know. I've been hanging out at the mothership, and you're there almost every night doing spots, and I've been going home fucking scared after talking to you every night. Yeah. The shit I've found out, I come home and I'm like, take a shower.
You should have heard this in high school and been scared then.
But I did. But then you assume it's not real, and you hear so much stuff.
Wait, you assume it's not real? Really? Wait. Well, what's not real? Pizzagate, that's real.
P Diddy?
Pizzagate.
Oh yeah, like Pizzagate.
Holy shit! Wait a minute. Did you see the stripper now?
No.
Who says what happened to Bieber?
No, what'd she say?
Well, it's not good.
What'd she say happened?
Well, allegedly, one of the people suing Diddy is this girl who was like 14. They have pictures of them eating food off her. She looks like she's grown, but I guess she's 14 in the picture. And she tried to loosen Justin Bieber's restraints because they were too tight. Well, because Diddy and his two sons were taking turns railing Bieber, who was tied down. It sounds really grim. And then you're like, oh, no wonder Bieber doesn't. He's like, how come you don't call? The video goes, how come you don't call me no more?
Right.
You know why?
Yeah.
How come you don't call me? Why do you think?
The video where he hugs them and he checks for wires.
Yeah.
You've seen that?
How come you don't call? What balls to ask somebody why they don't call you anymore?
Well, that's kind of like a power thing too, is asking in front of people, being like, so are you going to say something now? It like kind of scares you into being like, oh, he doesn't give a fuck if he's kind of bringing it up.
I probably would have
It's like
got that message loud and clear when I was tied down.
Yeah.
Well, his hilariously named sons run a train on me. I would
Dude.
probably put it together that he doesn't respect nothing.
Yeah, nobody could have seen that coming when Justin Bieber was singing, "I'm so lonely, help me, I'm so lonely."
Is that his song?
I'm so
Is that really?
lonely. That's how it goes. I'm so
When did that come out?
lonely. Dude, I'm not kidding you.
Did he just get married?
And that's exactly how the song. What does he say? What does he say in it? There's nobody to call. Nobody
Should
can
be driver's
hear.
license taken away for knowing any of the words to this.
He's saying everything besides P Diddy tied my wrist up and fucked me in the ass for 4 hours. He's literally saying every other word he can besides
Well,
that.
that lonely thing I thought is like new. Does he have? Is that like
No.
no?
2021 pre-Yummy, and Yummy was a different thing. Remember
What's
that?
Yummy.
Oh my God, you're gonna love this, Kurt. Yummy is a music video, a song that Justin Bieber put out, but the way he promoted it it's called Yummy, and the way he promoted it was by posting a bunch of naked babies on his Instagram that all had their like legs open with hashtag Yummy, and everybody was like, "What the fuck? This is some
that
weird
real?
shit." Yes, I swear to God. I swear to God, this is real.
Let's get that up on the
McKenna,
screen.
you can grab Chuck's
Let's go to the big
laptop right
screen on
there
that
and we
one.
can fact check all of this stuff. Can we actually hook? Yeah, we'll hook it up to the TV.
When did he make that?
He made Yummy in probably 2008. It was after Pizzagate. It has the music video supposedly has like the Podesta in it and Ghislaine Maxwell in it. And he promoted the music video by having little naked babies on his Instagram with hashtag Yummy. And then the whole song is you got that yummy yummy. And it's supposed to be like about vagina or whatever. But the whole music video is children performing for old people that are eating like he has a bunch of peas on a plate, which everyone says is P Diddy. There's like peas on everything that they're eating. And then it's a bunch of children performing for rich adults that are eating at the table.
Is this an escape room? What do we do? Okay, let's see. Yummy. He found a new weird preacher with weird glasses to hang out with.
Oh yeah, no, he loves that.
He finds like a guy who's like.
I had a friend that tried to go to the same church as him to hit on him.
Did it work?
Dark. That's dark. No.
I mean, it's not as dark as that.
Yeah, we were
going to
go visit that church. Children performing, already off.
Who made this video?
I don't know. Can we find that out? Look, the peas on the table. There's peas on everything. Everyone says P Diddy.
I don't think it's just P Diddy, by the way.
And he's also dressed in pink. And I read that a lot of the times those weird guys make the little boys dress like little girls.
Look, this video, he's bringing it on himself. I have to say a little bit.
Why? Look who he's sitting with.
Yummy, 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 yummy.
Look who he's sitting with. That guy was supposed to be someone, but I forget who.
Mr. Six from the Six Flags commercials?
Yeah. But I forget. Someone broke it down and they said it's all weird. But even weirder than this video is the yummy, yummy marketing. Justin Bieber, yummy, yummy Instagram. Put that in. Because that shit was fucking telling. He was trying to tell you guys that it was about children.
But okay, Justin, I don't believe directed any of this or whatever. Somebody else had to make that.
But it's his song. And him
and
promoting
also,
it on
do you think
his
he wrote
Instagram
it? I mean,
and his image.
It is a retarded song, so maybe he did write it, but I don't. Yummy, yum, yum.
Yeah, dude. Go to images. I mean, you could just leave it. We could see it.
Is who?
Who's go to images real quick. Yeah.
What?
See, like, click the second one. Yeah, that was his whole Instagram. Was like hundreds of pictures like this. Hashtag yummy. Isn't that not weird?
Is that weird?
Is that not weird? Look, that was his whole feed, and they were all. I want to know. What are you thinking?
I just don't understand it.
He got raped, and he was trying to tell you since he was a baby.
Why the baby?
I think he's trying to say that a lot of children are being raped. I think that's the message.
Well, no, I mean, like, I don't understand why. That's how you would get that out.
What do you mean?
I don't understand the thing of secretly putting. Okay, there's gonna be a plate.
What
of
if
peas.
because like, wouldn't he get like killed maybe or something if he started telling people straight up that like
P could be for a lot of things. It could be for it could be for pedophile. Then be for P Diddy.
It could be for pedophile, but we know the P that was in his B
I don't think that's the only one.
was the D.
I don't think that's the only one at all. I don't think that's the only one at all.
Usher too. Usher's on some weird shit.
Everybody that went to the Kamala rally was has been at those parties.
Yeah.
Except Lizzo, nobody invited her.
Did you see the clip of? Oh my god, the clip of Donnell Rawlings calling Yamanika.
About Trump winning?
No, because Donnell's in a picture with P Diddy in between his legs at a P Diddy party.
Oh my god. So what happened?
And Yamanika, it's just a funny clip. Yamanika.
It is really funny.
It is really fucking funny. Because Donnell's like saying, like, do you think this is bad? Am I going to get in trouble for it? And Yamanika's like, you're going to jail. Like, this is, you need to see this clip. It may be one of the funniest clips ever.
Here, I'll tell you what I send to Belly. Jay's kid, my goddaughter, every year when I send her. I send her money because, as you have a little Kev, our old pal Kev Harvey.
It's with Yamanika.
I mean, all these people are really out here diddling kids. I've never been invited to a diddle kid party. Not rich enough, I guess.
Because you got a big mouth, that's why.
How many have you been to?
A diddle party?
Yeah.
No diddle party. What's the between his legs part? And who's there?
Okay, look, that's Donnell at the bottom, and that's Diddy in the fedora directly
Is
behind.
Chappelle there?
Donnell's got the worst spot in
Wait,
the
Chappelle's there.
Yeah.
So that's what he's doing there.
These are Diddy's legs.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, well, look.
I
I
was.
got molested in that picture is what you're looking at.
Here, you can just watch it here and we'll put it up.
You really did it with me. Man, that's not what I saw, man. Oh, okay. What do you see? What I'm seeing is black excellence. So, I had your elbow on his. Nobody had my elbow on nothing. What do you?
Was it?
So, you go to jail. You didn't see black excellence?
Listen.
You don't see black excellence? No, I saw him packing niggas up.
So.
Oh, the black excellence defense is a good defense.
Yeah, I saw.
That just looks like black excellence.
That was killing me.
They should say that about every single picture that comes out.
Dude, that clip fucked me
Or just
up.
every single crime. It's not crime, this is black.
Right when the Beaver pictures come out, black excellence.
That was black excellence. What's your favorite conspiracy right now that you think is true?
They're not like the ones I think are true are more hideous crimes. Like my favorites are ones that I don't think are true. Like
Okay.
you know, I don't know.
The ones that are true or dark.
Yeah, they're not my favorite.
What's your fave murder rate
My
happening currently?
favorites are like ones that are like, come on, man. Like Tartaria.
What's that?
I don't even know how to describe it. I call it retardia.
What is
I
that?
bring up every podcast about retardia.
Who's Retardia?
There's
Sounds like a
Tartaria.
superhero for
There was a secret civilization called
inclusive superhero.
Yeah,
Adventures
retardia.
of Retardia.
It's like there was a whole hidden city or civilization from the 1800s they hid after a mud flood, and history doesn't go before. It's actually like way the fuck out there, and it's based on like the Tartars. You know the sauce.
No. No. Okay.
Hold on, I think if I remember my research correctly, it was something with sauce.
No, it can't be connected to the sauce.
Anyway, people will post on TikTok right and left, and I think it's a psyop. It just sounds like Atlantis, but like more recent and with like Mongols.
I don't think you could say that word.
Mongols?
You could
No.
Why can't
Oh
you
my god, you're thinking Mongoloid.
you
Mongoloid.
could say that too.
Also, you can say that. Trump bitch. I say Trump bitch now.
I just found out you could say, what's the one?
What's
the Aussie one?
Aboriginal.
Oh wow. No, you can't.
You can't?
You're not supposed to say.
Oh, nothing then.
You don't want that heat.
Okay, then never
You might as
mind.
well get in some more.
You can say it, dude. If they can say the N-word, we can say ABBA. Fucking rock it, dude.
Okay, babe. Too racist in the background. You sound too racist. Oh, he got a freaking cop simulator game recently.
It's making me more racist.
It's
Why?
actually a problem. And the other day I came upstairs and he
You know
was
what else will do that?
illegally
Being a cop.
frisking a woman on the game for no reason. He was just frisking
Is it
her.
PC?
I thought she had a weapon.
On what? Where
It
can
was
I
on
get this?
PlayStation.
I can get a cop simulator and frisk one on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Wow, Trump works fast, dude. The guy has been coming through. He's not even president.
I know.
That's a psyop. That's literally try to get people to go become cops.
Oh yeah.
Is that game? Dude. That's what I've.
They think I'm joining the force after this.
Oh, after the woman he frisked and got
He's
away with
just running
it. All he did, he frisked her, and all they did was put him in timeout for like 3 days on the game.
Oh,
Which
we
is what happens.
yeah,
He
dude.
got
They basically have. Yeah, they have.
Yo, they're very
nearly
short.
illegal immunity in
They're
some.
very short on cops here. Very short.
Oh my god.
And the ones that left, they can't pay. They can't bring back for what is it? They can't get their money.
What, here in Austin?
Yeah, that's why there's not enough cops. Most of them are guarding the mothership.
Really?
Legit.
Most of the force is just guarding the mothership.
Are within-
as far as I can tell.
200 meters.
Yeah, you know the mothership are like, wow, there's no trouble here. That's
Yeah.
different than how my house is.
Oh fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the 2 days ago, I was walking home and there was a lady butt naked in the streets fingering herself against the wall. Back to the sidewalk,
She's training
legs
for
on the wall.
space.
Oh,
She's an astronaut.
ew, I don't want
That's how they release your feet on the wall and blast off.
Ew, dude. It was disgusting.
Yeah, there's a lot of that kind of homeless here.
Yeah, it's like crazy.
A lot of homeless white people look like coyotes kind of.
Yeah, and a lot of dudes with no legs. Multiple dudes with, this is the first time I've ever, and I've lived in quite a few cities, this is the first time that multiple men have missing legs that are homeless around me.
Probably
Dude,
better.
there's
Yeah.
a woman on 280, like
Oh,
she's
oh,
gorgeous. She looks like 10
Oh,
years
my
ago.
boyfriend
She's a
cheating on me
Well, the
with a-
diaper-
beautiful woman. No.
You want the diaper on the
completely
outside of her pants? She's hot.
macheted
Get
off.
on the mic.
They can.
They can't hear you.
Yo, write down where the hot homeless are.
No, I'm pissed. You know why? 'Cause
What if
my
her arm
boyfriend
just
has a-
macheted off?
My boyfriend has a crush on this hot homeless chick with her arm macheted
Is
off.
it bad if is it bad if your boyfriend and constantly point at your girlfriend hot homeless?
Yeah,
I feel like
and
that-
frisk women on cop
Oh,
simulator.
that girl's hot.
Is it a
The
red
homeless
flag?
one?
Is it a red flag that he frisks women on cop simulator and is obsessed with the homeless woman with no arm?
It's just a simulation. They're not.
Not obsessed, just a crazy thing to see.
It is crazy to see a hot homeless person in any state, no matter what, arm or without arm. You see a hot homeless person, you go, oh, you have to be real fucked up. Because hot people can get away with almost anything.
They probably escaped from some like satanic castle.
Oh yeah,
That
that's
holds on it. Where do you see the hot homeless?
dude, that's coming out on TikTok too. The kids that escape satanic households, they're doing tell-alls on TikTok. They're talking about they lived in the Midwest. My parents bought a little boy. They kept him in a cage for 3 weeks. Then one day it was my turn to finally do the sacrifice. And my mom came in and said, "It's your turn to
Who said
join the
that?
family." This girl on TikTok. She said that.
Jaguar, right?
And she said that her mom was like, "It's it's your turn. You have to join." And she held the knife and she like kind of pulled the knife away, like was trying not to stab the kid because she became friends with him over the 3 days. She was like visiting him in the cage. It was a fucked up story. And then she wouldn't do it. And then her mom took the knife and was like, "Go to your room." And then she heard them kill the kid.
That was probably the part that hurt the most.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? No
And then she became
PlayStation.
a comedian.
Well, you're gonna lose your PlayStation now for 2 weeks.
Oh no,
If you don't want to sacrifice this boy. I hope it was worth it. And I knew I had to get out of there.
Dude.
Warhammer 4000 just came out.
I can't come out to play because I didn't kill Kyle yesterday.
So TikTok I never look at because I always think it's gonna be some bullshit.
What?
Yeah, I just assume it's gonna be bullshit
You would
because
love TikTok.
I've looked at it here and there, but I don't like it. I like there's a real sweet spot to me of like 10 to 15 minutes, and like too short. I'm like, you know, I don't like a full length show or feature anymore. I'm like, this is taking forever.
A movie?
They take forever.
They take forever.
So-
I've always said they've taken forever. They should never be more than an hour and 15.
Just tell me what it's about, and then let me go about my time.
Actually, make the trailer a little longer and call it a day.
It feels like I'm singing karaoke. You ever like sing a song in karaoke and you're like, song
All verses? Yeah.
thought I was gonna do like a choke voice. I can't sustain that for 3 verses.
Yeah.
Singing's hard. It's not like just something anybody can do.
No, every song is too long and every movie is too long, and I agree with that. They're so fucking long. Why do we need to hear the chorus 3 times? 3 times is too many.
Oh, for hypnosis reasons, that's right.
Oh, because they're actually
It's
chants.
for hypnosis.
Yeah, they're actually chants.
The comedy rule of 3 is actually not just for comedy.
Yeah, I guess you're
All
right.
the things that give you a trance. So that's why. Did you ever see Bob Hope? You ever see Bob Hope?
Mm-hmm.
He'd entertain the troops and he'd swing a golf club.
Mm-hmm.
He's not funny at all. It's
Okay.
like some American, like troops have to watch it.
Yeah.
And I was like, is it that bad anymore that this is good? Watching Bob Hope?
Yeah, that's how.
Yeah.
Like Bruce Willis on harmonica, I could tell things aren't going that good. The troops had to watch. Hey, Bruce Willis is coming. Oh, nice. He's gonna play harmonica. Okay. I guess it's better than dying today.
Yeah.
But Bob Hope is so unfunny, it's insane. And it's because he's doing a hypnotic script. And that's why the golf club. The stupid thing he'd do the USOs and pretend to hit a golf ball after he said a thing?
Yeah.
That's hypnosis.
How?
So all the unfunny comics you see that are all like wiggly kind of, they're all doing a hypnotic thing.
Wow.
Whether they know it or not, that's what they're doing.
does it.
Well, he writes material. But people, you're like, this isn't funny, but the crowd's really into it. But
It's
they're very
hypnosis.
like expressively not doing anything. I'm not gonna name names. You should know. That's
I
hypnosis.
specifically had comedians come into mind when you said that, so.
Yeah, I don't gotta tell you.
Yeah.
Fill in the blanks. But you watch, you're like, this isn't funny, but the guy's got a lot of energy here. The gal's got a lot of energy.
Yeah. I guess that's
They're
true.
hypnotizing you.
Yeah, I guess that's true. One time I went to Life is Beautiful, and I went to a rap concert, and he was doing some really weird shit with the crowd, and it felt like felt like I was joining a cult at one point.
Why?
I was like, how many rules? How many fingers do we have to put up? How many times do we have to repeat this weird thing he's telling us to say?
What was he telling you to say?
I don't know. It was like years ago. I didn't do it, but he was like, put one hand up and say, like, you worship me or whatever, like weird shit like that.
What?
Yeah.
What?
It was Young Thug.
Young Thug said you have to put up one hand saying that you worship him.
It was like some weird shit, and he was like, now put up 2, now put up 3, now do that, now hands up, now
He
hands
told you to
down.
put up 3 hands.
It was. I don't remember what he said.
Well, he's out on the streets.
Fingers.
He's back out on the streets.
Fingers.
Oh, 3
Fingers.
fingers.
3 fingers. But.
I just remember like he was on trial for murder and he like wears a dress a lot. That is terrifying.
Yeah, that is scary.
A young thug and you're
if
like,
you
where's
get-
young thug? He's just like a chick.
It's scary if you
Oh,
get
God.
robbed by a Young Thug in a dress. That would hit
Can
different.
you imagine like
Imagine being a man and you have to give your wallet over to Young Thug.
yo,
in a
this
dress.
guy in a dress told me I gotta kill somebody for this record label.
Dude,
I
dress
should
in that
never have
way.
taken an oath, a blood oath at a Young Thug concert.
Yeah, I should have never. I put my fingers down, I watched. I said, I saw Astro World.
Oh man.
We were there, Skankfest. Were you there that year?
What happened?
Astro World year, Houston.
Yeah.
That was Astro World. We were sharing a hotel with those people. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, you know that concert where all those kids got mushed to death at Travis Scott?
Oh man, I feel bad because those kids in the hotel like we didn't get tickets. I'm like, dude, just bum rush, it'll be fun. Wait, do you think that has something to do with it?
You opened the gate for them? You're like, I will wait around for Skankfest.
I hope. Oh my god, I didn't know what they were in. I've never heard of this Travis and Scott, but I hope those guys are happy. Oh,
Yeah.
Travis and Scott, what cool.
Sounds like a white clothing store.
Oh, keep pushing up against the fence, kids, because Travis and Scott are your leader.
Yeah, dude, we were coming back at 4 a.m. from Skankfest on acid, like, this was the best night of our lives! And then there was kids, like, sniffling in the lobby, and I was like, what happened?
That was that night.
That was that night. That was night 3 of Skank. While we were doing goddamn comedy jam, like, what's going on? Like, less
I
than a
remember
mile
that.
away,
I do
children were
remember saying
dying.
what's going on by 4 miles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
the
sorry.
microphone did a tribute
It's
to
been
that.
drinking.
It's like, bam.
Yeah, I don't know, we just got these.
You see, let me explain something, and I'm not talking about anybody in particular, okay? I don't know everybody's personal habits. I'm just talking women in general, okay? There's this thing called evolution, okay? If you're not keeping up with your blowjob, some of you are, some of you ain't. And innovation's gonna happen. How can we make the perfect woman who, like, gives blowjobs the right way? Okay? And we thought, well, you know what? Really? What if we just made the top blowjob part a woman? You know? And the dick is for like extra good blowjobs. The dick is just to give you like a sense of blowjobbing. The blowjob part. And that's why trans women are replacing all of you. Caitlyn Jenner's an Olympian, gold medalist of I don't know. Does anybody know what sports?
Decathlete. She was a
Definitely blowjob.
Yeah, guys are
Yeah.
so horny that they figured out if they dress like women, more guys will fuck them.
That's
They're
a
like,
good
it's just
point.
a way
You know
to
what?
have more sex.
That is how they hatch those eggs.
And they're like, oh yeah, you don't want a man? Well, I'll put on a wig, and now I'm a girl, and now
No,
you
there's a
now you don't have to
It is
cry about your
it's
dad every time
evolution.
you fuck me.
A bunch of people have done that. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm not getting laid. I guess if I was a chick.
Yeah.
There's a couple of streamers that some rich guy paid them.
Yeah.
Just try and dress up like a chick for like a month. And
A
then they just
lot
do
of
it.
trans women were almost on the road to incel, and they said, you know what? I could get a wig. I could get a wig, and I could get a nut in the same week.
I feel like though, I don't know, I feel like it's not, it's like if you really wanted one thing and then you get totally the opposite thing.
What do you mean?
Hey, I really want to fuck some pussy. How about you put on a wig and you get your asshole blasted? Like, that feels like not the same thing that I asked for. You know?
No, I think it's.
It feels like I'm like, I like
No, I think that it is dudes that like other dudes, and then the other dudes that they want to get are like, oh, this dude doesn't want to fuck men, so if I put a wig on, then he'll fuck me.
Do you think that's what it is?
Yeah, I think that's a lot of it.
Well, when did we come up
There's
here?
a bunch of dudes that are like, I want dudes to fuck me, but I'm not a woman. And if
So
I
a
am,
gay guy?
yeah,
So they're just gay.
gay with a wig.
You heard it here first.
And some are women, but some are gay with a wig. There's probably both. There's probably some that feel like women. They're not women, but they feel like
I mean,
women.
they're better than women. I hope that's clear.
I guess, yeah. They fight better than
Caitlyn Jenner, we still love Caitlyn Jenner.
who?
We thought Caitlyn Jenner was patient zero for this bullshit. Do you remember it was
Caitlyn
like
Jenner killed a woman, a man. an
Caitlyn
Asian
Jenner was like the astronaut of this for the media. When I was,
man. Oh, trans.
yeah, like because they were so mean to Bruce Jenner. Remember he ran that lady over with his car. Remember he killed a chick with his car.
Yeah, and then he was like, no, that wasn't me. I was actually a woman the whole time.
Yeah,
It wasn't me.
Bruce
It's not
Jenner's
my
dead, so his crimes died with him.
It's like a movie. That's a comedy movie of a dude that kills a woman with a car and changes
I mean,
his
I'm talking
gender.
about a gold medalist. He transed his way out of crime.
Wow, genius.
I think he harvested her vagina. I think they were able to harvest her vagina.
Ew.
She ain't using it. But you give it to a better woman who's gonna be president one day, who already did enough to earn your vagina.
We can't have Caitlyn Jenner as our president.
I don't know the Kardashians, and then Machine Gun Kelly, who Biebered out. He got Biebered the fuck out.
He's having a baby
Out
with
of his
Megan
butt?
Fox.
Oh,
Oh,
She's
out of his
pregnant.
dick hole?
She's pregnant.
Oh my
And
God.
people
could
say
be
that she's a psychic.
Antichrist.
I mean, that she's a witch,
Oh, you know why? I'll tell you why.
dark witch.
Okay, one, I think that she went to like some kind of award ceremony with like a necklace of all of her son's dicks.
What?
There's no way you have 3 trans boys. And
Oh, yeah,
Look, okay, there is not a chance.
to have 3 trans boys.
And you're not some kind of despicable witch. There is not the odds of that, not involving the darkest of magic, are non-existent.
I've said it before and I'll say it again.
Okay, look, if you got 2 gay sons, I'm like, that don't add up. Unless you're like 15 kids. You know?
I've said it before, I'll say it again. She took Transformers too far. She fucking, you know what
No,
it is?
She wants
and she
revenge.
wears,
You're right. She wants revenge. Who's the guy that produced, what's the producer's name of Transformers?
Michael Bay.
This is all revenge on Michael Bay.
what'd he do?
She turned her sons into Transformers. Michael Bay directed Transformers.
I know.
And
Oh,
Ninja Turtles, the Megan Fox one.
dude,
I knew she was a witch the whole time. And I'm gonna tell you why. Back when I wrote on Video Game Awards in 2007. But she was coming on because she's supposedly this big gamer. And,
gamer.
Yeah. Yeah, it was spelled G-E-H. Luca, the head writer. You know, all these dumb shit actors, like they want to be funny. You know, award shows are like zero work until the last week. Whatever you did, you're throwing it out and you just make new shit. Because the
Isn't that
publicist.
like everything?
No, award shows in particular, because the guests, you'll get guests out of nowhere.
Oh, okay.
All award shows are horseshit. I mean, I can't believe anybody has a notion about it. That's all just sell ad space. And so that'll determine who wins. Like, okay, so these famous people come in, they all want to be funny. They gotta go through their publicists. So they'll be like, he doesn't want to say that, or she doesn't want to say it. So Megan Fox, now this is how much I didn't understand how to write for award shows.
Okay.
This is what I pitched. DeLuca goes, yeah, she's got like weird thumbs, you know that? This is years ago, 2000. I'm like, no, what? Yeah, she's got like, what do you call them, hammer thumbs. And we Googled her thumbs, and she got these wide, flat fucking thumbs.
Okay.
So I had this idea of like, oh, people don't believe I'm a gamer because I'm hot, but check out these thumbs. Okay, then zoom in on her thumbs.
That's fine.
And believe it or not, she didn't want to have the camera focus on her witch thumbs. Me not understanding. Now, if you saw those thumbs, there you go.
Okay.
That's right to a dunking stool. You gotta get some
It's
kindling.
a little flat, yeah. It looks like it got like smushed.
This is how they caught witches back in the day. Look at that thumb. That's the
Wait.
thumb of the witch.
Do I have that?
No, you don't have hammer thumbs.
Okay.
Megan Fox's
Kinda
message
watched
those
the
who
show, yeah.
criticize her weird thumbs. Well, no,
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's it. That's disgusting.
you know, I'm telling you,
That looks like an Audi belly button.
she's 100% a witch. I've never seen a butter thumbs before. Like that doesn't happen naturally.
Everything looks good butter thumbs.
She's a real butter thumbs, if you know what I mean. That's not.
It's because her thumbs are 350 years old, and the rest of her is.
What's that movie that what's her name was in, and where she had giant thumbs with oh fuck.
Oh, poor things.
Only cowgirls get the blue, or even cowgirls get the blues. Yeah, whatever. Don't.
Okay.
Uma Thurman's in it.
Well, I saw a TikTok video of this girl that claims that she's a witch, right? She claims that she's a witch.
Can we see it?
I don't know, I saw it so many years ago.
Oh.
Maybe if you Google girl claims she's a witch TikTok Megan Fox, something will come up.
What'd she say about her witchcraft? We should find witches on TikTok.
She says that one of the things she could do is she can sometimes hear people talking to her. She can't choose who, but like people that can also communicate telepathically. No, I don't think it was.
Oh,
any
I
of
thought on
those.
Threads.
No, it wasn't any of those. It was this girl, and she was like, it's a weird thing. It's like the only thing I can do, and it's the
Does
only.
it have voices in your head? That's
Yeah.
great.
She's like, I can hear.
Sounds worth it.
She,
Well, keep practicing. You can only get better.
she says she went to a Machine Gun Kelly concert, and she was sitting there, and do you remember this story, babe? I wish I could remember
You told me
exactly
about
how
it.
it went. And she said she was sitting in their audience, and she was saying in her mind, like, sometimes when she gets a big crowd, she'll ask, like, can anyone hear me in her head? Because every once in a while, one other person will be able to. And someone responded, and it was Megan Fox. And she was like, no way, there's no way you can actually hear me. If you can hear me, she said in her head, turn around, and she'll like turn around and wave at me. And she has a video of Megan Fox, like, kind of like listening and then looking around and being like straight
Did
to
she
the
have a
girl.
recording of inside her head saying turn around? Because that would prove it.
No, but that made me think she was a witch. And she's claimed she's a witch, and her and MGK drank each other's blood. And
That's just
fucking
stuff
weird.
you do. It's
That's
just
not
called-
stuff you
It's
do.
called getting your Red Wings. Now, I don't know if anybody went to public school here, but
I know what Red Wings are. That's a different. That's actually no, and women
Red
do
Bull
that.
gives
Women put their periods in men's spaghetti to make them fall in love with them. I've never done that to you.
Is that why?
Those-
Is that why I love her mama so much? Yeah. That's why I love her mama.
It's a
She make
great.
a good grade. She make a saucy and put it all
Mama
in. She
spaghetti.
make a spicy sauce.
Yeah, it's literally
So
called
that's the
mom
difference
spaghetti.
between sauce and gravy?
Dude,
It's different than gravy.
Yeah, that's the thing. You've never heard of that? Women doing period spells on men.
Only
That's
for-
why, babe, you never eat another woman's spaghetti.
Hey, she's on her spaghetti top of the month if you know what I mean.
Yeah, you
You
never.
ever go down to girl, she's on having her spaghetti top of the month? That's how Italians ask, person, right? Hey, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah.
Is it okay to eat a girl's spaghetti?
Now, why do you think the sauce is called Prego?
You know,
That's why
you.
you marry the girl whose spaghetti tastes like your mom's.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Tastes like my mom's spaghetti.
Okay. I just, so.
Eminem was on it first. He knew about mom's spaghetti.
What?
Mom's spaghetti. He vomited on his sweater when he was nervous. That's witchcraft.
Okay, wait. Okay. Is this like the plate of peas that Justin Bieber was eating? They're like, oh, pea, what could it be for?
No, no, this is real. He really.
Do you know about Taylor Swift amnesia syndrome?
Yeah, that's actually
You ever heard of it?
No.
This is actually very weird.
Put in Taylor Swift amnesia syndrome. Do you edit these pictures in later?
Yes.
Oh, thank
We
God.
edit everything in later.
Should not, and just like flip thumbs.
No, we do.
Here we go. Post-concert amnesia.
This is a real thing that's happening
No
to
way.
people.
Yeah.
Some Taylor Swift fans have reported
Transient-
experiencing post-concert amnesia, which is the loss of memories, experiences, information from a concert. This could be due to a number of factors, including, I can't read that.
Being immersed in a moment.
Or sound weapons.
No, they don't have
Elevated
to.
blood pressure, strenuous physical activity, emotional.
So they say, okay, qualifying language.
They're
This
blacking
could
out
be
because they're so excited.
This could be due to a number of factors. So that means they have no idea what caused it. It could be, these are our best guesses. I wouldn't go by anything a GPT tells you unless you're like reading between the lines of the one. But Taylor Swift, okay, what is Taylor Swift amnesia? Go ahead, hit that. Oh, October 7th.
Yeah, the one from October 7th.
Coincidence?
Weird.
Okay. Swifties report. They can't, okay, come on, man. Okay, does that say, let's see. They experience a post-concert blank space, like they got kidnapped by aliens. Yeah, I have missing time from a Taylor Swift concert. Does that sound weird? Have you ever heard of any concert where the media, the regular media is like, people can't remember shit when they leave the concert?
Okay,
In your life.
these are really, really unwell white women. And they're like so excited, and it's like the thing that I think they're blacking
wait,
out.
go back up. Okay. This type of memory loss is different from normal forgetfulness, Carol said. For example, during the event, it may look like
Carol, not Carol.
It may look like you're acting normally and answering questions, but later, you may not recall some of your conversations. Unlike other amnesias, memory loss is very limited, lasting about a day, and people don't forget autobiographical information. Yo,
That's
do you know
fucking weird.
why would you, okay, do you know how insane every part of this is?
No, that's really weird.
Yeah,
Shouldn't we be looking into this more?
they
And
did.
being concerned?
Here's what it could be. Thanks to social, what's interesting is that concert goers are only recognized the memory of loss post-event. So it's like a UFO abduction, but it's Taylor
Swift. Ugh.
Yeah, so anyway, that's called hypnosis. I'm sure it has to do with lights. Thanks. I'm sure it has to do with blinking lights. If there's a lot of red and green, that's traditionally how they would do something like that. And it's like how people get seizures from video games. Some people,
Do you think it's like a weird like political psyop because she was going for Kamala?
Yes, of
they were
course.
trying to get.
Dude, people go, oh, is Taylor Swift a psyop? No, she's not a psyop. All of the music for young fucking retards is a psyop. That's why the lyrics are so fucking retarded. And they stick in your head. Right? Like, lonely, lonely,
Hey, he was
That's to
trying.
fuck your brain like it's Justin Bieber's ass. They do it on purpose. The whole thing is that. Not, hey, I heard, who do you think is an industry plant? And all of them are.
Yeah,
The answer's all of them.
all of them. Everybody famous?
Yo, you would never even get to be this big unless you were, okay?
Okay, so then in that case, could you say that Tony Hinchcliffe is an industry plant?
He wanted to be for that Puerto Rican crack.
Yeah, but is he? He's famous.
Although now, I'm gonna tell you what I have a conspiracy around Tony Hinchcliffe,
Okay.
okay? So this Trump win, it's very strange. I think that there's something with time travel going on, and someone got to Tony and said, you have to do that Puerto Rican joke at the Trump rally. It all hinges on your Puerto Rican joke. And Tony was like, are you sure? It seems like a weird place to do that joke. And they were like, trust us, if you don't do that joke, you know, they tell you that'll happen. And he goes, I'll do it. And they go, oh, and Tony, one more thing. You can never come out of the closet. You got it. And he saved all of us.
He is our hero.
Tony Hinchcliffe brought the Berlin Wall down with jokes. No Puerto Rican joke. Now keep in mind, he didn't just have that joke hanging out like how they showed it. That's a joke you put in the middle on your way to some other roast jokes.
Yeah.
But they are looking, you know, because
They picked
it's the wrong event to tell Puerto Rican jokes.
Not a great one for it, yeah.
Well, no, actually, it won the whole election, so. No,
You're right,
yeah,
you're
no, you would have thought that on the old timeline. But, you know, I mean, if people that don't understand that Hispanics are racist against each other, as are white people and
Yeah,
black
everyone's
people.
racist against each other.
You know,
Asians hate each other.
do you remember when they were like, we gotta have a white ethno state? You know, like, do you think that that works? Is that something that you heard?
It's just gonna be one way.
You know, England and Ireland all love the shit out of each other.
Yeah, it'll just be one way versus another.
Like,
Some.
they don't, I don't think they understand the equilibrium of their racism as people that like, yeah, it's just God after the. You need like at least a minority to focus your hatreds on to keep you together as a people. Because you don't like each other.
Wow, what if that is what it is? That's what's
What do you
keeping
mean, what if that's what it is?
But is it?
Well, thank you for your service.
Anyway, thank you for your service.
Anyways, happy Veterans Day.
Yeah, look, we dumped our depleted uranium shells on Puerto Rico. That was like a big problem there.
That's the only shells we got.
Depleted uranium?
Depleted uranium. Would you like a depleted uranium necklace? I pulled it off the beach.
It'll fuck your shit up and makes you kid all mutant. And they, so back when I was young, there were a big controversy about it. And the U.S., like, the military was like, it doesn't cause any problems, but actually causes insane birth defects
But then why do Puerto Ricans look so good?
because they got the fuck out of Puerto Rico.
No, the ones in Puerto Rico look good.
They can withstand the brutal depleted uranium.
Maybe there's something about the uranium that we should start putting in our skincare because something's happening there, skin-wise, that we cannot do here.
We said they look better than Dominicans,
Yes.
and so you're saying the secret is wearing socks.
And they were also they were voted the happiest people in the US.
Not at, well, I mean, yeah, they took that Tony joke really well.
They actually
They took that
You're
Tony
right.
joke.
You're right. I think more Puerto Ricans voted for Trump after that.
Oh,
joke.
do you know, like, Puerto Ricans from Puerto Rico also were not the same as American Puerto Ricans, and in fact look down on them, much like Africans look down on blacks. That's since common knowledge.
I did see an African TikTok of an African lady on Airbnb. She was in trouble because she wasn't allowing any black people. She was only Airbnb-ing the white people.
You know, we had a
She said,
terrible slavery.
no black Americans.
Yeah, that's an American thing. We had
But that's more of an American thing. That's like a trashy American thing.
Yeah,
It's
Africa
like
has a
black,
bunch of
white.
different countries that are just like, you know, as much as a Puerto Rican would look down on a Dominican, those countries would do. So keep in mind the terrible slavery thing we had. We did buy them from Africans. We did buy them. So they were like, we don't like the people we sold. That's how they treat it.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's not it's what do you call it? I thought everybody knew this.
Hilarious.
Everybody forgot.
Just kidding.
That was the oldest joke where I started was that Africans and black people don't like each other.
Oh,
was like
really?
Yeah, it was like a hack joke to bring up
It was the airplane food of jokes.
in some quarters. I would say
just flew in and pointed out those Africans.
I'd say Jamaicans do this or that. It would be more the more airplane.
No, it's
If that had been a Jamaican, there's a lot of them jokes.
Oh yeah. Okay, well, fuck. Well, everyone hates everyone. That's the good news.
Not
We
no
all hate
more.
each other.
Everybody united. Somehow.
Did we unite? Are we together again? Are we good? Is everyone good?
No, but what I'm saying is Trump got the Jew and Arab vote. I don't know how the fuck you lose both of them. Usually you get one or the other.
Oh yeah, you got the combo.
Yeah, but she lost the Jews and the Arabs.
Tony Hinchcliffe.
It's Tony
Our
Hinchcliffe's
king.
Puerto Rican joke. I hope you thank him. I do.
Make sure today that you, well, this is coming out Wednesday, but today you think of veteran and Tony Hinchcliffe specifically.
I thank him for his service.
Yeah, thank you for your service, Tony. And Kurt, thanks for coming on the pod.
You're welcome.
Where can people find you?
I don't like to give out my address, you know.
What about your Instagram, your podcast?
Kurt Metzger Comedy. Let's see. Oh, my Jimmy Dore show. You can see me on that.
Hell yeah.
I got the Dirt with Kurt coming out.
Hell yeah.
It's my new show. A bunch of stuff. I'll be on tour. It'll be on my website when I'm back on tour. I took off for a few months.
You gotta come. You gotta come through when I do my new segment where I start over at school and learn everything. Come do a history lesson for that.
Is there a
episode.
school involved in that?
Well, now I'm gonna put together my own what's it called?
Segment.
No, when teachers bring in the
Curriculum.
curriculum. Thank you. I'm gonna start by learning the word curriculum. And then,
Like Tony Danza did? Remember Tony Danza?
oh, I'm calling it Kimmy Madison. It's like Billy Madison. I'm gonna speed learn.
Oh, you're not the teacher.
No, I'm the student. So I'm gonna have people come in and teach me different things that I should already know that I never learned because I went to school in Florida and my teacher told me that you could survive off an ice cream sandwich and
In what?
just like literally that's all you that's all you had in your fridge for the rest of your life you could live.
You probably could.
That might be true.
Yeah, that sounds true.
Milk
It's
is
not
one of the
great
few
anyway.
things you can survive, like so.
No water?
No, milk hydrates you and gives you nourishment.
Wow.
I think.
You know what?
Yeah, that's
I
actually.
take back
That
my
might be a
learned
weird
that.
survivalist.
I'm just learning this now.
True.
Okay, you know what? Look, I taught you something. And that feels good for me.
No, it sounds like it worked. I mean, I'm not gonna look more into it. I just trust you. I just trust you.
Thank you. Alright, you guys, thanks so much for
You
checking
gotta
out.
cut a lot of this out.
Is
I don't know, I just realized a lot of things I said. Let's just wait till Trump takes office before we put it out.
it the thanking Tony instead of the veterans? Is that cool? Can we keep that in?
Tony did a service far greater than literally any veteran.
Alright.
And I'll cut that out, that's a fact. A veteran would agree with me.
Yeah.
Tony
like-
I'm a
Hinchcliffe,
veteran.
he was either sent back in time or someone got a message to him from the future. You've got to do that Puerto Rican joke, and that turned the whole thing around. The whole time street Hinchcliffes on Tony.
Whoa. We'll close on that.
That's why he wears a life preserver like Michael J. Fox.
Why? What
This
is that?
dork thinks he's gonna drown. Remember, you never saw Back in the Future?
Oh, I don't know what not since I was like 6, it's been a few years.
It's weird when you look back at it. Biff was gonna rape his mom, but his dad punched him out. That's how they got
Whoa.
together.
Whoa.
Yeah. I wrote a sketch a long time ago about a restaurant movie theme, and they were like, remember when Biff was gonna rape Marty's mom? You're like, is this a children's movie?
That's really fucked up, actually. Jesus
Well,
Christ.
luckily his dad knocked out Biff at the high school prom, so he didn't rape the mom, and they got together.
Wow.
And Marty didn't fake for the photograph, and was born in 1985, and hung out with an old scientist all the time alone.
Well, Marty could have been half Biff, and that's another movie.
I look back at that like, did he get molested? You just hang out with an old scientist on your block all the time?
Yeah, that's concerning. His
Well,
parents.
like, his mom, was he Michael Jackson? You have a weird fantasy house? You have young kids over?
Yeah.
The whole thing's creepy.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you, Tony, for your service.
KimCongdon.com for show dates. This Bitch Podcast with Sarah Weinshank. Childless Milk on YouTube. And yeah, see you next week. Bye.